Our holes line up pretty good. Hi, welcome back. I think today we're gonna lift the body. Thought about it some more and think what I need to do is lift the body up level and then make the brace level, weld the brace solid, well, make the body level, get my measurement 17 to the brace and make sure the brace is level, weld it solid, and I think that should make everything square, so to speak. But we're gonna weld the little hoop we made, and then we're gonna use a cherry picker to pick it up 1/2 inch, and that 1/2 inch should make it level across the dash. And then we'll go down to the brace, make sure it's level, and if it's level, take a measurement from our 2 points and see if it's 17 inches. If it is, then we'll go ahead and mock up the kick panel, the floor back in it, and the inner rocker, and see how that all fits. See if we need to make adjustments to the inner rocker and something like that. Excuse me. But that's my main objective, is welding that hoop on, lifting it up level, making the brace level, and making sure that 17 inches up and down. But let me go over there and show you right quick. First, we're gonna weld this to here. Then we'll use this to pick this up. You can kind of see it's not exactly level. It's drooping to the passenger side. That's about 1/2 inch right there. Now we make this level, and then we come down here and make this level. Then we'll take our measurement from here to the brace and see if it's 17 inches. It could be a little over 17 inches, which is fine because we got to put the floor back in it. So that's what I want to do today. I hope it works, but if not, we'll just take it apart and keep on messing with it. But I'm gonna stick y'all up here on the ladder and get to work. think we're pretty successful today. As you can see, our holes line up pretty good, even with this bottom lip. So I believe this kick panel is pressed right. I thought I better put that bushing in and get this level, because I had this level. When I put that bushing in, it kicked it up. So I'm thinking I might try to re-weld a little bit in here to make it a little bit stronger, maybe. You think I should do that? Because I don't want this thing to move. I know when the pan gets in, it won't move that much. But as soon as I take these vice grips off, this thing's gonna pop up. But we have 17 inches from here to the black piece, which represents the floor. And this is level. This got slightly off level. I did have it pretty level. But I think there's gonna be more adjustments to make that in the middle. I think, well, we have some room to mess around a little bit, I think. Because this right here needs to come down just a smidgen. And that means that needs to be pushed down just a little bit more. But I think it looks fairly decent. Of course, we need to come back in here and cut this for the inner rocker back here. I think I'm gonna get on the back side of it and trace it. That way we can cut it out and butt weld it and clean up the edges, especially where it's gonna touch the old metal. And this could actually be pulled back a little bit, which will help with these two holes right here. But this kick panel lines up fairly decent. It's level right here. You can see we kind of got a little bit of overlap. I'm thinking about taking a Sharpie and making a line underneath here. Or I guess I don't need to, since we got holes already for it right there. And that'll be welded to that. And then I'll have my pan in here. I'll take a Sharpie and outline it. I know a bunch of welds go through here to tie this into the inner rocker. So I do a lot of drilling on this kick panel. But thinking we're getting places now. May have to, I'm gonna keep this on here until we're done with it. Then I'll clean this off. My welding looks terrible. But I think some of the stuff just needs to be bent a little bit. This be bent up a little bit to here, and then this needs to be drawn back just a little bit. This through here fits pretty good. This probably, there's a little lip here, so this can come down with a hammer and then hammer it back. And you can see where I need a drill. I can actually see where to drill now, except for this needs to be brought out just a little bit. You can kind of see it's almost correct. But I'm feeling pretty good, especially right before the holidays. I just wish I could keep it like this and put the pan in, but I gotta take it all apart. The pan needs to go underneath the inner rocker here and back here too. I think my gap right there is pretty good. I'll go check it with the driver's side just to make sure. I know this is gonna be bent out just a tad. Just kind of bows in. And then we'll have to blow this thing apart, and hopefully the front side's square, but we may have to bend this flange to make it a true right angle. That won't be too hard. I just got to worry about the curve it has in it. I think there's a little bit of curve towards the end. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But yeah, pretty happy with how this is shaping up. We got our right measurements, and that this needs to come down a little bit, and this is still level, I believe. Yeah, see, that's still pretty level. So, I think we're doing all right. Well, I think that'll do it for me today. Pretty happy with how everything turned out. It's looking better. You got stuff in the way, but yeah, like I said before, we got our 17 through here, and the bottom brace is level. This is a little high, so we can drop it down a little bit, which we had to push the brace down a little bit too. I think we got some room to play with. Hopefully by after Christmas we can come back in here, pop all this loose, and we're gonna try to make it where that brace won't come up. May have to put a jack underneath the transmission tunnel somewhere in here if I can. Just jack it up a hair so that the brace isn't, all the pressure's not on it with nothing to tie it to the body, because I think if the pan's in it, it'll stay straight. But that way we can bend the pan around how it needs to be with the configuration I got now, and then we could start adding the, welding it in. I think once we weld it in, then we could probably let the jack down, and it shouldn't move up as long as everything through here is tied together, like with the kick panel and the inner rocker and the floor is all welded together. I think it should be structurally, I don't want to say sound, but can withstand the weight of the body being on it. That's what I'm trying to say. Because right now there's nothing tying that brace to the body, and when it hits that bushing, it just pushes up. So we make that level, weld everything up, it should stay. At least that's my thought. I don't know if I'm right or not, but it can't hurt. Anyways, I think the next video I'm gonna do is the one I told you all about a while back, doing a cost breakdown of, I have my receipt somewhere in this mess. Anyways, do a cost breakdown of what the Bronco has cost me so far. And when we got the stimulus checks, I went and bought floor pans and kick panels and all that stuff, so all that will be added to it. But I'll have to get all that together. Try to find it at least. Anyways, thanks for watching if you made it this far. It does really mean a lot to the channel. And I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you like to, I guess, interact with me a little bit better than through email, I have a Facebook page started. The link's in the description, and we'll just keep on. I think next video too, I'll go over my key milestones for next year, since that's coming up pretty quick. Like where I want to be. I didn't make it where I want to be this year because I planned on having this side done and the driver's side done, but not knowing what I'm really doing, it's kind of taking me a little bit longer. So I'll go over that next video, as well as how much it cost me so far. But anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you find us on Facebook, please share it. I like to get more eyes on it, so get more people to help me kind of think through things, and there's a lot more people that knows a lot more about it than I do. So thank you again, and I'll see y'all next.